Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Kayla and I am so happy to have you here today. Thank you so much for clicking play. Today we are decorating for Halloween and I cannot wait to show you everything I got this year and then how I style it. I have not been big into decorating for Halloween, so this is pretty new for me. And my husband is actually the one who's encouraged me to kind of get into the spooky season for my son. So I can't wait to show you guys how I decorate just a few areas in our living area. So we're doing a couple of places in our living room, my entryway, and then a few places in the kitchen. I have a 2.5-year-old boy who runs around this house like a wild nut, and so everything has to be really functional, and I don't like a lot of clutter. So I'm so excited to show you guys what I do today. Everything is not too spooky because, like I said, I do have a toddler and that's just not our style. So I am going to get started and I can't wait to show you guys how everything turns out. Before I get started, I always lay everything out on the table so I can see every piece of decor I have and figure out where I want to style it piece by piece. I was so happy with how cohesive everything looked when I laid everything out. I also clean my house. I cannot decorate if the house is not perfectly clean. So I did this before I started recording. I had to clean the kitchen and the living room, do the floors, and that just helps me have a clean space so I can think creatively. I did pick up a couple of new items. That little jack-o'-lantern was one of them from HomeGoods. I think that was $7.99. And then this ghost bowl was from HomeGoods as well for $12.99. I am grabbing all of the items I want to use for the kitchen, and I am still using some of the items that I chose for fall decorating and just kind of revamping them for my Halloween decorations. This artwork is one of those pieces. I am grabbing all of the gold items that I have, or at least the majority of it. So this little gold ghost bowl doesn't stand up well, if you can kind of tell. So I had some trouble keeping it upright. And then this little gold jack-o'-lantern, this one does light up. And I love the way this looks, all the gold kind of put together, and then added the little spooky spider to the painting and the spooky stems to the left. I thought that turned out really good. I'm gonna grab items here for our little coffee area, and I can't wait till you guys see how I set this up. I was so pleased with the little coffee area. I was not going to use this spooky skeleton. I had used it a couple of years ago in some decorating, and I thought, it might be a little spooky for my son. But honestly, him holding the coffee cup just made me smile so big. I thought it was hilarious. My parents were over and they saw me decorating. They loved it, and so I decided to keep it. I saw the idea on Pinterest and I was like, you know what? He doesn't drink coffee, my 2.5-year-old, and he's not over in this area very much. So I'm gonna keep it because it makes me happy and he doesn't really see it anyway. I got those spiders that stick onto the wall from Walmart. They were under $2 and they came with a little circular stick-on things that I put on the back, little tape. And I thought these were just a perfect little spooky touch on the backsplash. I can't say whether or not it would ruin like paint on a wall because I am sticking them on the tile. So I can't tell you for sure, but I thought that was a fun little addition. And right now my son is absolutely obsessed with bugs, so he loved those. Next, I'm setting up this island. I'm just doing one piece on here. It's this cauldron, and I didn't have any stems, so I decided to reuse this hearth and hand plant, but just was too big. The pot was too big for the hearth and hand plant, so I decided to add a couple of things to give some height, a riser and a coaster. And I thought This will make it the perfect height for the stems to stick out, and then I'm not buying anything new for the cauldron. I can just use what I already have. The next area I'm working on is our entryway table with this cute $7.99 jack-o'-lantern from HomeGoods and those tapered candles from Kirkland's. I'm so mad at myself. They're so cool. They're these twisted black tapered candles. I bought them the other day and it's still over 100 degrees here in Arizona, you guys. I cannot believe it. I left those candles from Kirkland's in my trunk while I went to shop at HomeGoods, and they totally melted, and so they're not in the best condition, but I decided to still use them since I spent money on them. And then I got this cute little $5 artwork from Walmart in their dollar section, and I'm reusing some old things from Target from years past. So I got this spooky house a few years ago from Target, just trying to repurpose old decor and not spend too much money on Halloween decor. Trust me, I've spent plenty. That gold skull is also something that I had used before. I wasn't sure if I was going to use it, but my son thinks it's a helmet. So I was like, okay, we're gonna go with it. It's not spooky, it's just a helmet. I decided to keep this window up. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but it is cool to hang things on. So I used that spooky gauze, and then I have a wreath that I used for my fall decor, and then I picked up this $10 sign that is perfect for wreaths at Target this year, and it says boo. It's very subtle. You kind of have to look closely to see it, but I thought it was a fun little Halloween touch for the wreath. Some of my favorite items I picked up for Halloween this year were from Kirkland's. They had the cutest stuff. This terracotta jack-o'-lantern was one of them that lit up, and they had several different styles. The next one was this checkered ghost picture. I love this, and the other day I went in the store and it was on sale for $5. So you guys, if you haven't picked up some of Kirkland's Halloween decor, definitely go check it out. I reuse these candlesticks and candles all the time. The candle holders are from Hearth and Hand years ago, and then the candlesticks are just from Amazon. The gold and black tree was from several years ago. We are moving on to the living room area. This is where we keep all of my son's toys, and so it just needs to be pretty functional. I do have my Hearth and Hand lamp on here. This one is the cream one. Spoiler alert, I do have the green one for Christmas, and I can't wait to bust it out again. Huge shout out to my best friend Ashley, who gifted me the green one for my birthday after hearing how badly I wanted it. I did have it out for my autumn decor, but put it away for Halloween because it didn't go with what I had. I picked up this terracotta ghost from Target, which I love, and then just the spooky candles, and then this little bird cage, I guess it's a bat cage on here, just to have some lit items, which I think is so cute. Now, of course, I cannot leave out my son when it comes to decorating. This is his kitchen that we always have here in the living room in front of the fireplace, and I love to decorate this for the seasons. So I put a little jack-o'-lantern and spider up there that he can grab and play with, a little towel to go on his oven door, and then of course something for his backsplash. I had thought about doing a garland across the top too, but honestly I know he'll just pull it off and play with it and probably get it all tangled up, so I decided against that and went with the bat garland here on my mantle. This was from IKEA. I did have to put it together, and honestly, not the best quality. Probably will not use this again next year, but decided to not waste my money and use it this year. I am keeping the garland up that I had up for autumn and just attaching and weaving in some Halloween lights. I got these LED twinkling lights from Walmart. They do twinkle in orange, and I thought that was fun for the mantle. Just wanted to bring in some color, honestly, not have such a beige Halloween house. So I added those orange lights, and I thought that was fun. And then adding a couple of pieces to the end of the mantle. I did get this little jack-o'-lantern stack from Walmart for pretty cheap, and just gonna stick in the end of the fairy lights under there so that lights up orange as well. To be honest, the mantle is not my favorite part of this decor, but it's all I had left at this point, and so we went with it. But now I know what I can focus on next year. When I go to purchase new decor, the mantle is definitely going to be a focus of mine. I picked up this pillow the other day at Kirkland's for $10. It was on sale, and this was strictly for my son. I know he's gonna think this is so cool, and he does. It's on our couch right now, and he loves it. It lights up and it flashes, or it stays like a stagnant light, and I think it's so fun for him. So we just turn it on and off in the evenings. And then most of the pillows are going to be from previous years, mostly from Target, and then this ghost blanket is from IKEA. If you guys have questions about where everything is from, I do have a Halloween decor haul that I posted last month, and I will link it down below. I know it's already basically October, and so I'm sure most of you guys have your decor, but if you guys are still on the hunt for anything good, I will link those items down below. The pumpkin and the ghost, I did forget, those were from Costco, so those are new this year as well. $9.99 for each of those pillows. Can you believe that? At this point, I feel like I've used up all the really cool decor, and what I'm left with is this witch hat and a couple of candlestick holders. So that's what's going on the table. Again, just another area in my home that I can focus on next year, but I did not want to spend any more money on other decor. I did decide to add some pieces in my son's bathroom. This one says all the ghouls love me, and I thought that was so cute for the boys' bathroom. So just a little ghost soap dispenser, and then of course the coffin sign I picked up from the Walmart dollar spot, and I got a 3-pack of towels. I put one of the jack-o'-lantern towels in here, and then 2 on the oven door. Pretty neutral, just gray, but I thought it does add a fun touch of Halloween because it has jack-o'-lanterns on them. So here is the final look for the kitchen. Still obsessed with those ghost mugs that I showed you guys in my decor haul, and love how this side turned out as well. I think it is not too cluttered, very functional, and still have plenty of room to cook. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is my 2024 Halloween decorating video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps support my channel. And in the comments below, I'd love to know what your favorite area I decorated today was. I think mine would be the kitchen and the entryway. I love the way those areas turned out. I am so excited for what's to come the rest of this year on my channel, and I hope you guys join me for the next video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll see you soon. Bye.